Hey guys, Doug B here, your average axe-wielding hack. Hey, a couple weeks ago, I did a video on fuzz pedals, and it got me to thinking, what goes better with fuzz than wah? I mean, just like those fuzz pedals, the wah-wah pedals, they have been around for well over half a century, and they're still being used by a lot of players. Let's listen to a little sample. Just like I said for the fuzz pedal, I don't think I need to supply an answer to the question, what is a wah-wah pedal? I'd say that's pretty self-explanatory. Without going into the whole history of the wah pedal, let's just say that it was first commercially available in 1967. That was the Vox Clyde McCoy model. The Crybaby was the model made for the American market. When I was a kid, you either had a Crybaby or a Fender fuzz wah. I didn't like the fuzz wah. Neither effect was very good to my ears, and it was big and expensive. So I used a Crybaby for years. Our Fractal modelers have 8 wah types in the wah block: Clyde, Color Tone, Crybabe, Fast Wah, Funk Wah, Mortal, VX845, and VX846. Much of the following information comes from the Fractal Audio Systems wiki. The Clyde is based on an original Vox Clyde McCoy wah. This was the first commercially available wah-wah pedal, and it was originally marketed for horn players. The Color Tone is based on a color sound wah. If you recently watched the 50th anniversary of the Grateful Dead's 1972 show in Veneta, Oregon, you could see Jerry Garcia working a color sound wah. The Crybabe is based on a Dunlop Crybaby. If there is a de facto standard for rock wah sounds, this pedal does it. A few of the artists that have used a Crybaby include Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, and David Gilmour. The Fast Wah, or Fractal Audio Systems wah, is equivalent to the bandpass setting in earlier firmware. The Funk Wah is based on the shaft sound. Many of the world's best-known guitarists have used the wah-wah pedal to great effect, but none played as distinctive, exciting, and memorable a riff as Charles Skip Pitts did on Isaac Hayes' Oscar-winning Theme from Shaft in 1971. The ominous, menacing sound Pitts created was made by playing his driving rhythm chords through a Maestro Boomerang wah pedal. The Maestro Boomerang is not only a wide-range wah-wah pedal, but also a volume pedal. It's been deemed one of the best wah pedals ever built. The Mortal is based on a Morley wah volume pedal. My guess would be the Morley Power wah volume pedal. The VX845 is based on a Vox V845. Based on the specifications of the original pedal developed by Fox in the 1960s, the V845 wah-wah offers guitarists the same legendary wah-wah tone in a new, sturdy, but very affordable design. The VX846 is based on a Vox V846-HW hand-wired wah-wah pedal. As its name implies, the V846 hand-wired boasts hand-wired turret board construction. So how do you control a wah pedal that is inside your modeler? Well, with your expression pedal. You set it up and calibrate it, then assign it to external 1. In the wah block, you would right-click on Control, which brings up the Edit Modifier panel. Click on Source 1 and choose External 1. Now click on Auto Engage and choose MED SPD. Your expression pedal is now controlling the wah as soon as you move the pedal. Now there are 11 other parameters in the wah block that can be changed, but for this video we will use the default values. I built 2 presets that are all wah all day, and I call them Wah's Happening and Wah's Up. Now this time around I'm only using the Axe FX3, although the FM9 and FM3 can run these presets as well. They're pretty efficient, only using around 26 to 30% of the CPU. Well, let me make a clarifier on that. The FM3 will be able to run it once firmware 6.0 comes out, because then it will have the Echo Room reverb. Now you can see by looking at these presets that the wah block comes first, then the amp block, the cab block, and the reverb blocks. Now of course the wah blocks in these presets are the stars of the show. There probably is a way to use both wah blocks in one preset, but this average axe-wielding hack can't think of a way, so we've got 2 presets. The wah block in the Wah's Happening preset uses the first 4 wah types: Clyde in channel A, Color Tone in channel B, Crybabe in channel C, and FAS wah or Fast wah in channel D. The wah block in the Wah's Up preset uses Funk Wah in channel A, Mortal in channel B, VX845 in channel C, and VX846 in channel D. The amp block uses the Band Commander in channel A and the Friedman HBE V3 in channel B. The Band Commander is used in most scenes, but I thought that we should have one dirt scene in each preset. So that's why we have the HBE in channel B. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell which scenes are using the Friedman. The cab block is using one of Leon Todd's IRs, the Leon Todd V30 Greenback Mix NA. I'll put the Dropbox link for this cab in the description. The reverb block is using the Echo Room type in channel A, and I've knocked the mix down to 10%. And as you can see, the scene names are named after the wah type. I'll demo each scene in both presets, and I'll list the preset and scene names as well. So there you have it, guys. My take on the 8 wah pedals that we have in our Fractal modelers. Now, one of the things that I thought was real interesting, that besides the fact that they all sounded different, they all felt different too. I mean, like, I hadn't tried the Crybaby model on the Axe FX3 for a while, but when I tried that one out, it felt just like a Crybaby. But I got to tell you, I really like that Clyde and color tone too. Well, you know, all 8 of them are a lot of fun. Now, this really wasn't, you know, a deep dive. This was more of just an overview. If you're interested in a deep dive, you know, like I said, there's those 11 other parameters that we really didn't even talk about. If you're interested in that, drop me a line, and we'll see if we can make another episode doing a deep dive into that wah block. Now, next Wednesday, guys, we will be back at the factory letting the random number generator find another factory preset for us to try out. Now, you don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday.